Now sometimes, before we're finished, sometimes if a person thought about this stuff in his own house, his marriage would still be a marriage. Rabbi Ephraim says that one time, a family member sent him an invitation for marriage. He's getting married. Rabbi Ephraim doesn't exactly go to weddings. But, as you would have it, they were having a very, very big party. Spent tens of thousands of dollars on the wedding. Just the invitations alone were $50, $100. Each meal was a few $100s. Every person was glad to be invited. Ephraim didn't go. But he found out a week later that even though the wedding was a big celebration, everybody celebrated, the bride looked good, the groom looked good, everybody looked happy, everybody looked glad, everything was great. A week later, they got a divorce. Why? As the story would have it, the bride, her parents didn't really like the husband so much. So, they didn't chip in for the wedding. They didn't chip in. So listen, his family has money, let them pay for it. So, the groom, the husband said, whatever, they don't want to pay for it, don't pay for it, whatever. Just, no problem. Probably they'll give us a gift. So at the end of the wedding, party, everything's good, everything was done after a day or so. The husband and the wife, the new husband and the wife, they're saying, okay, what do we get? What do we get? Like part of the celebration is to, count your blessings, if you will. What do we get from him? What do we get from him? What do we get from him? And they start saying, Steve gave us $100, Joe gave us $500, and so on and so forth. Everybody counts. The husband was really interested. What did the parents give? What did her parents give? They didn't give any money for the wedding, so they must have given something. So he says, honey, what'd your parents give? Wife says, they give us a present. So, okay, how much? No, they didn't give us any money. So what kind of present is not money? They gave us this present, this big box over here. You want to open it? The husband, yeah, okay, let's open it. He opens the present and he sees a fan. Fan. $125 at Walmart. Fan. If that much. He looks at this fan and he goes, you know how much money my family spent on this wedding? We spent tens of thousands of dollars, $30,000, $40,000 on the wedding. Your parents give us a fan. What are we going to do with a fan? What are we going to do with a fan? What is this? Hey, she says. At least they gave you me. It's cute, right? He didn't find it cute. It's cute though, right? He didn't find it cute. He didn't find it cute at all. He took the fan and he smashed it. And she took the marriage and she smashed it also. Smashed it. The moment of anger, Daddy, who cares what they bought you? What are you, marrying the gift? You married her for the gift, who cares? He didn't think about that. He thought about, what? If they don't give me a gift, they're disrespecting me. Da-da-da-da. And the ego continues to build and build and build. She didn't exactly know how to soothe this pain, soothe this ego, soothe this stupidity. She said the wrong thing. Even if she said the right thing, she probably would have made a mistake anyway, because that's the mood that he was in anyway. He overreacted, expressed his anger in a way she never saw before, took the fan that her precious parents gave and broke it. And she says, if you break the fan, I'm breaking the marriage. Now let me ask you something. Anyone here think that he made the right decision? Obviously not. Problem is, Rabotai, is that when we get angry, we cannot make the right decision. It is impossible for us to make the right decision. And that's what the Ramban says. Once you allow anger to control you, you are allowing all of the worst things in creation control you as well. Those things will control you to make every mistake under the sun. Those things will make you make the worst decisions that you can possibly make. Break up a marriage that was supposed to last forever. Break up a relationship that was supposed to be the best thing ever. Break up something that you thought was going to be a permanent part of your life. That anger will ruin it. And if that's not bad enough, if you don't do tshuva for this anger, and you live your whole life as this angry monster, and just make it as if it's okay to get angry. In the beginning, you break pencils. Then you break pens. Then it's not enough, you break the cup. Then it's not enough, you break the computer. Then you break the phone. Then you start punching windows. Then you start punching walls. And you become accustomed to breaking stuff. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is telling you each and every single one of those actions is considered 100% idol worship. If you do not do tshuva for such a thing, Gehenom will eventually control you. That place we talked about some time ago that scared the living lights out of everybody here, including myself, that place. Meaning, if we learn anything at all from the Rambam's letter, first thing we need to learn on, anger doesn't pay. Doesn't pay at all. It only ends up in bad. Anger, last but not least, the Chachamim say anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other guy to die. That's what anger is. Because when you start expressing your anger in such a way, in essence, what's happening is that you are angry at them. But the problem is, by expressing your anger, you're hurting yourself. You're not hurting them. So, you're drinking your own poison, but yet you're expecting them to die. It makes no sense. And that's the point about anger. It makes no sense. Anger leads us to depression. Anger leads us to anxiety. Anger leads us to every single sin in the Torah. So much so that Eliyahu Navi, the same one that gave us the tour of Gehenom, said in the Gemara, Masechet Brachot, page 29, if you work on your anger, you can become a perfect human being that never sins. Why? Because anger leads to all the sins in the Torah. Every single sin in the Torah.